And that misses. And it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Had him way out front of the slurve. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, he's in there.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Just missed. The other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. And on the play, a run will come in to score. 1 gone, runner at first. And up next for St. Louis, Wilson Contreras. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Snags it for the second out. Here's Nolan Gorman.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Inside, almost got him.
Ball.
Burleson off of first with 2 away.
2 strikes.
And downstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. And we're back. Top of the second. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Liberator back to work. Swing and a ground ball. Gorman throws on to first. And quickly 1 away in the second. Here comes Max Muncy. Liberator, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nabs it, 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Teoscar Hernandez stands in now, looks at that one inside. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
On the ground, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Thomas Sajazi. That one not close, and that is ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. That one missed. That misses. 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Conforto sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. First pitch misses. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
2 outs. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 2-2. That one lifted to left. Conforto makes the catch, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Michael Conforto. First pitch, and he just misses.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
That one ripped. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit, Andy Pajes. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. In there for strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. 1 runs in. The second run scores. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in too. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
He steps on the bag and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Contreras under it, and he's got it. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Flied to right his first time. And that drops in for a strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Fermin sizes this one up and makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Jose Fermin. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball.
That's ball 2.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses, and the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Lars Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals. In there at the knees for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in.
That's inside.
Safe in second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Pitch misses, and the count 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
First and second, no outs. Here in the last half of the third. Cut on and lifted in the air. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with 1 away.
That one the other way. This one looks like trouble. 1 runs in. Heading for the plate. The relay throw. The tag out.
On the tag.
Here's Contreras now. 0 for 1 so far. That one fouled off. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. In there at the knees, and it's 1-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Man at second, and it remains 2-2. In the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He'll score easily. It's 3-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Gorman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. To the right side, Rojas handles, throws to first, and that's the third out. As we go to the top of the fourth, leading off, Will Smith. There's the strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Oh,
now 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Burleson on the move. Corrals it. And there's one down. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Fly to left his first time. Ripped on a line to center. Grabs it on the run. And a couple of quick outs. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in there safely.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Conforto batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Bottom 4, and now the shortstop, Thomas Sajazi. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
You know, these Cards doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Pulled the string on the changeup. Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
2-0. Hey!
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Right side, makes the sliding stop, gathers and throws, and they get the out. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Fly to left his first time. And he pumps it a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Missing inside, 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaching down, makes the catch. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Liberator back to work. That one in there across the letters. Pajes goes 6'1", 24 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Burleson makes the grab, 1 down. And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas. Doubled his first time up. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. One down, base is empty. And a good eye there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Ohtani up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the fifth. There's the strike. That's hard hit on the line. And it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Here's Betts. Out of here. And they add a pair. It's 5-3.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 in this one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Scott under it. Squeezes it. 2 away. The batter now will be Will Smith.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Right through there for a strike. Grounds one to short. Sajazi whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Fermin. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Ball, that's up there.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now Lars Nootbaar. Fermin gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. And that's in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Stays alive.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So now the DH spot, Ivan Herrera, 1 for 2. Snell picked to first, and he's back in easily. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
One ball.
This one in the dirt. And that's a base hit. The throw to third. And he's out.
On the tag, he's out.
Now the left fielder, Alec Burleson. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
The Dodgers leading by 2, last half of inning number 5. And that one hammered. Pajes makes his way towards it. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily. And they put up the stop sign at second.
Back-to-back base hits. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play. Maybe an error, maybe a hit.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And that's outside. 1-0. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Sonny Gray.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Muncy leading things off and takes a strike. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That missed by a lot. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. There goes the runner. Fought off foul. Fastball is outside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. He is singled, and he is flied to left. Sonny Gray checks on the runner. Hernandez back on a dive. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. Runner at second. 2 down. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. Miguel Rojas, the next to hit.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
And now it's even up.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Not even close there. And it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Late swing, fouled off. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kirby Yates.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Well, 1-run game, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Thomas Sajazi digs in now. Pulls that one foul. 1 out, base is empty. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that goes foul. Line drive. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Pajes in the box now, takes strike 1. And a ground ball to first. Down the line, and it's foul. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes the throw. The tag, and he's out. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. In the dirt. Just missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
2 outs.
Aye.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is foul. And that's a little bit high. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, left side. And it falls. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Fermin.
A walk, and he's also singled.
That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Good job to fight that one off. That misses the
that ball
zone.
went out.
Going to count 1 and 2. Fastball is outside.
Just misses with that one.
That's a really good take.
So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 49.
He's doing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Ohtani,
Nope,
the
that's a
leadoff
ball.
batter, as he looks at ball 1. Ripped on the ground to second, throws to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Mookie to hit. He's already homered in this game. And that one almost hit him. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And here's Freddie Freeman.
0 for 3 in this one.
In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. On the ground to first. Contreras steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Alex Vesia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Nootbaar in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away. Now it's the DH, Ivan Herrera. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Gets the slider in there for a strike. And that drops in for a strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Left field. Conforto sizing this one up. He's got it. And there are 2 down. So digging in, Alec Burleson.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That's to third. And it gets by him. Two outs, runner at first. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball right field.
And the inning is over. And we're back. Now here is Will Smith. Fastball for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
1-1 now. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Now batting, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy. In there, and it's 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
That one
ball,
way
2
inside.
strikes.
Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Pitch is in there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. And here is Michael Conforto. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Scott on his way over. Stretches out and hauls it in. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Michael Kopech.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The other way, fair ball. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
So Jay-Z in the box now takes strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball, holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. So the tying run at second. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Drops into the glove. 1 away. Here's the catcher to hit, Pedro Pajes. That one outside, and that's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Fouled off down the right side. Runner at second here, one gone.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses. Full count, 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Out number 2. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Danny Flores, on for his major league debut and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
That misses, and the count is 1-1. Win on its second with 2 down. On the ground to the left,
Foul ball.
and it goes just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Just missing there. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And up next for St. Louis, Jose Fermin. And fouled off. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Late swing, fouled off. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missing inside.
Inside.
2 on, 2 outs. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. That is the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kyle Leahy.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Pajes stands in now and watches strike 1. Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
2-2 count.
Pajes tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance, works the walk. Man at first, nobody out. Miguel Rojas getting ready to hit. That misses, and that is ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Inside, just missed. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering misses down and away.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. There's a strike up high. And it's 0-2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Chopped out in front of the plate. 1 at second, and that's all they'll get. Here's Mookie Betts now. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And a base hit knocks in a run. Ohtani around second, headed for third. Not in time. He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That's a ball.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Two now. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Nice grab on the run. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead. Will Smith to the plate. In the air, right side. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Last chance for the home team. Now, Lars Nootbaar. Flores back to work. And that one fouled off. Line drive. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. That catches the top part of the zone. It's 0-1. A little bit low. With the tying run at the plate, we're in the last half of the 9th inning. Outside low, and it's 2-1. And that one fouled off. That's out to center field. Pajes should have this one. Makes the grab. And there's one away. Here comes Wilson Contreras.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough.
Just missed. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of inning number 9. Fought off foul. Tying run at the plate. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2.
2 straight.
In the air, right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So it's their last chance in this one. Now the third baseman, Jordan Walker. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Popped in the air, left field, and it falls.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Now a huge at-bat in this game.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Anthony Banda.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Banda is just 1 strike away, and he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Oh, and he hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Inside, just missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe.
To third. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.
A 7-5 final score in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrated.